an ethical payment card mean to you?
An ethical payment card. Well, I guess it would be similar to a debit card for my bank, but presumably through a bank that wasn't associated with anything corrupt and supporting anything dodgy, I suppose.
Do you have an opinion on the way big brands behave?
Yeah, I do. There's a lot of sort of smoke and mirrors about the way that big companies behave. I think there's a degree of they seem to behave in a way that they feel they're untouchable and can pretty much do anything as long as it means that their bottom line is intact. So if that means employing people at horrifically low rates or employing them in conditions that are very poor in regulations, then they will do it, as long as it keeps their business afloat and keeps their stakeholders happy. Then that.
Are there any kind of brands that stand out to you as the bad guys?
When it used to be, the classics were like Nike and Primark have been getting a lot of flack recently. I think McDonald's also didn't used to have a particularly good reputation, and there was Nestle back in the day with all of their sort of baby milk stuff. Quite a few of them, though, seem to have gone to quite great lengths to clean up their image. It seems to have done an awful lot to kind of promote their new sort of move towards being more ethically oriented.
What about Good Guys?
Again, Good Guys. From what I know, I kind of I like a lot of the British companies seem to do quite well from what I know of them. I think Dyson are pretty good. I like the way that they design in a degree of maintenance into their products. They don't tend to create things that are deliberately inbuilt to be obsolete.
Sealed units.
Yeah, they're designed to be maintained and fixed and stuff. Puma are quite a good one from what I've known about the way that they sort of set up factories in places looking to try and actually develop the area and try and develop the local economies. Who do you like? Not sure. Probably not Barbies and princess things. I suspect don't do that well.
No. So if you had this is a concept. We're not trying to sell you anything, but as a concept, this would give you a monthly report on all of the companies that you've bought services and goods from.
Oh right, that's interesting. How do you judge that? Isn't that a bit subjective? You saying, well, in our opinion, we think this company is
but it's an
9 out of 10, or
yeah, but it's an ethical. It's not a scoring system, but it's an ethical company set up to do that research.
Right.
That you have to trust, I guess.
Okay.
But that's where it comes from. It comes from company PR reports. It comes from banking reporting. It comes from opinion, just generally. And then they compile this every month and they give it to you.
And how is that presented in a sort of like a
probably an email or
no, I'm thinking like a sort of a traffic light, like green for good and red for bad, or like 9 out of 10 for ethical behaviour.
I think that could be up to you. So obviously, yes, a flagging system would help. I'm going to put that into the pot and let them know that. Yes, it would. If at a glance, if you can see someone's moving up the chart, a bit like Google rankings, then you're going to know how to shop.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think it could change the world?
I think knowledge is power. I think the more people are informed about where their money's going and how responsible the companies that they're supporting are being, then that can only be a good thing.